Good morning, welcome to my online studio. My name's Jane, so I'm going to teach you today how to do a deadlift. So, a good idea is to use a broom. Now we're not going to use it to clean the room, but you're going to use this to imagine this is a big long bar that's really heavy, and at the end of that bar is big round discs or weights. So if you think of it, you could think of it like an axle of a car with the wheels on the end. So your bar rather, it doesn't actually rest on the floor. It's jammed between those two wheels or those two discs, those weights, those tires, whatever you want to think of, and it starts there. So that's our starting position. We hold the bar just about shin level below your knees. Now when you're holding that bar, start with your feet about hip width apart. So we're going to bend down, and that's our starting position. So you want to think about those hips pushing back as you're bending your knees. All right, now from there, we just straighten up. So you're pushing from here to standing. Now I know this is nice and light, but imagine it's the heavy car. So you're going to lift and back down. It's not lifting with the arms, you're lifting with the legs. So you're pushing those heels as if you're stamping them down into the floor. So try that with me. Push through the heels and straighten your legs. Come back down. Push through those heels as you straighten your legs. So you want to be working your legs. Think squeeze your bum, push your pelvis forward as you stand up. Okay, so we move on from there to some weights. Now I haven't got a big bar, but I have got some dumbbells. So you can use whatever weights you've got in the house. And again, if you haven't got weights, grab yourself a broomstick. Pretend it's a heavy weight. So you want to do it slow. Here we go. We start from this position here, and we're going to push. So drive those heels through the floor as you stand up. So the driving up, that's the hard bit. Control as you come back down. Push and squeeze those glutes as you come up to stand. You're keeping your back long and straight, head just looking forward. So don't let that chin drop, we're not looking down. Keep looking forward. As you bend those knees, think push your bum back, pelvis back, and then squeeze and tuck it under as you come back up to stand. Lovely. So that's our deadlift technique. Now we can vary that technique. It can become a straight leg deadlift. Now with our straight leg deadlift, we're going to start from standing. And again, you're pushing your hips and pelvis back as you lean forward. But you're not going to go as low. Obviously, it depends on your flexibility. So you can feel that working in those hamstrings. And again, keeping your back long and straight, looking forward. So don't let those shoulders round and don't let your head drop. Keep your shoulders pulled back. So with this one here, it's good to imagine you've got that pole in your back. And you could do this, you could hold that pole there so it's against your spine and against your head. And then as you lean forward, you've got to keep that posture. So the tendency is as we lean forward, whoops, my head's come away from the pole. So keep that in contact. And again, you don't have to go very far, just practice that technique. Right, obviously I've gone back to doing bent knees there. We were talking about straight ones. So here we go, straight. So you can see I'm not moving very much, but I can feel that working in the back of my legs. Right, let's go back to showing you that with the weights again. So we were doing that straight leg deadlift. Good. As I say, you can do it without the weights, just do it slow and controlled. Now your third option is what we call a single leg deadlift. Now I actually prefer these ones, I like these ones. So with or without a weight in your hand, on one leg. So start balancing, think tension in the whole of your body. As you lean forward, imagine you're just bringing that arm down in front of you, so your hands directly beneath your shoulder. Don't twist. Now I'm just twisting because I'm talking to you. So keep your hips square. Imagine those hip bones are like spotlights. They're staying pointing down. As you tilt forward, Again, don't look down, look slightly forward in front of you. So if you keep tension in your leg, as you lift, and then back up again. Obviously it depends on your flexibility how far you go. So let me show you that on the other side. So I'm trying not to twist my hips. I want to keep those hips pointing downwards as I lift that leg up nice and slowly behind me. And as you're coming back up, try not to put your foot back down on the floor. So the muscles we're working here, we're really focusing on the back of the legs. So we're getting a nice stretch, but also those muscles are squeezing to pull us back up. And those are your variations on deadlifts today. Thanks for watching. Give them a try, and then you're ready to come and join me in my Lift Lean class.